The crystal wine glass exploded against my hotel suite floor like a bomb going off in my chest. Red wine spread across the white carpet like spilled blood, but the real damage was happening through the paper-thin walls of the Rosewood Hotel. My 5 bridesmaids, women I'd trusted with my life, my secrets, my wedding day, were planning my complete humiliation. Spill the wine right during photos. Jennifer's voice cut through the wall like a knife. Maximum damage, no time to fix it. I've got the backup plan, Bethany giggled. If that doesn't work, I'll step on her train during the processional. Rip it clean off. But it was Lisa's voice, my maid of honor, my best friend since college, that shattered what was left of my heart. She doesn't deserve him. I've been working on Owen for months. Little touches, inside jokes, reminding him why he dated me first. My name is Rachel, and this is how I turned the worst betrayal of my life into the most legendary wedding revenge the internet has ever seen. I pressed my trembling body against the wall, phone recording every venomous word. They had it all planned. Fake wedding rings to replace the real ones, a humiliating maid of honor speech, even the wrong song for our first dance. Before he cheats, instead of our romantic ballad. Lisa was going to use my wedding day to seduce my fiancé while destroying me piece by piece. By the time the reception ends, she'll be humiliated and this marriage will be over before it starts, Lisa laughed. Then I'll be right there being the cool girl who gets him. 20 minutes of pure betrayal. 20 minutes that changed everything. At 6 a.m., I sat across from Victoria, my wedding coordinator, playing the audio files. Her face went white as bone. Those absolute, she started. It's fine, I interrupted, sliding her my revised wedding timeline. Here's what we're doing. New bridesmaids, new plans, same wedding. They just won't know until it's too late. Victoria's slow smile was pure evil genius. You're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The race against time began. I called my cousin Gabriella in Chicago. I need you on the first flight out. Bring reinforcements. Owen's sister Madison, my 3 cousins. Within hours, I had a new bridal party. Victoria's connections got them designer dresses with emergency alterations. Meanwhile, I played the perfect unsuspecting bride. Breakfast with my traitorous bridesmaids, smiling through their fake compliments, even tearing up when Lisa hugged me and whispered, "I'm so happy for you." "Ladies," I announced at lunch, "I've arranged a special spa treatment just for you. My gift." Their eyes lit up with greed. Victoria whisked them away to a luxury spa 45 minutes across town, a 4-hour package with endless champagne. Their phones would be safely stored during treatments. While they were being pampered into oblivion, I gathered the troops. The DJ, photographer, and key family members listened to the recordings. My mild-mannered future mother-in-law nearly threw her pearls across the room. That conniving little. She made several strategic phone calls. By 2 p.m., Lisa's parents were mysteriously delayed, her +1 had food poisoning, and every ally she'd counted on was neutralized. At 4:30 p.m., as guests arrived for my 5 o'clock ceremony, Lisa called in panic. "We're still 40 minutes away." "Oh no," I gasped with Oscar-worthy performance. "Well, hurry but drive safe." At 4:55, I put on my perfect dress, surrounded by my real bridesmaids. No wine stains, no torn train, no fake rings. Just pure radiant joy. At 5 p.m. sharp, the music began. My new bridesmaids walked down the aisle in perfect formation while my saboteurs screeched into the parking lot wearing spa robes. "Send them to the Magnolia Suite," I told Victoria. "Tell them there's been a room change." In the Magnolia Suite, they found their dresses. 5 identical mustard yellow polyester monstrosities with puffy sleeves and hoop skirts from a costume rental shop. A note in my handwriting. "Thought you might prefer something with more edge. R." Their phones buzzed frantically. The ceremony was starting without them. Hotel security stopped them from running in their robes. Policy violation. They had 2 choices: miss everything or wear the hideous dresses. As I walked down the aisle to my beaming groom, I heard the commotion. 5 women in matching mustard nightmares trying to slip in quietly. The photographer captured every mortified expression. The ceremony was flawless. Gabriella handled the real rings, my train stayed perfect. No wine appeared anywhere. When it came time for speeches, I took the microphone with a smile that could cut glass. Before we continue celebrating, I want to share something. Last night I learned an important lesson about friendship. Sometimes the people you trust most are planning your downfall. Pulled out my phone. But instead of letting it ruin our day, Owen and I decided to turn it into a teaching moment. DJ, could you play track 12? The speakers erupted with Lisa's recorded voice. She doesn't deserve him. I've been working on him for months. Little Miss Perfect. The room gasped like a collective gut punch. Owen's jaw dropped. He genuinely hadn't known about Lisa's scheme. But I wasn't done. But here's the thing, I continued over the damning recording. Real friends don't tear you down. They build you up. So thank you to Gabriella, Madison, and the others for stepping up today. I raised my champagne toward table 17, where my former bridesmaids sat frozen in mustard yellow horror. And to those who stepped down, enjoy the chicken. I heard the steak ran out. The room exploded. Applause, laughter, shocked whispers. Lisa stood abruptly, grabbed her purse, and tried to storm out. But the DJ, following my instructions, started playing Before He Cheats, their chosen Humiliation song. Ooh, Lisa, I called out sweetly. This was your request for the dramatic exit, right? He fled. The others followed one by one until table 17 sat empty except for mustard yellow napkins I'd specially ordered to match their dresses. During our first dance to our actual romantic song, Owen pulled me close. How long have you known? 12 hours. And you just replaced them like upgrading from cubic zirconia to diamonds. He laughed, spinning me. Remind me never to cross you. Just don't hire my friends to seduce you and we'll be fine. The rest of the reception was pure magic. No sabotage, just joy and a room full of people who'd witnessed the most epic bridesmaid firing in wedding history. By midnight the videos were viral. Bride exposes bridesmaid's plot during wedding. Mustard yellow karma. Best wedding revenge ever. Someone had perfectly captured Lisa's face when her own words echoed through the speakers. The internet was on my side. Any regrets? Owen asked as we gathered our gifts. Thought about it. 5 friendships gone, but were they ever real? Just one, I admitted. His face grew concerned. What? I should have ordered them uglier shoes. That was 2 years ago. Lisa moved to Portland after the videos went viral. The original bridesmaid dresses were donated to charity. Bethany apologized months later, claiming Lisa manipulated her, but I declined to renew our friendship. The others disappeared completely. Victoria framed one of the mustard dresses in her office with a plaque. Always listen through hotel walls. Brides now request her sabotage package. A pre-wedding security sweep for toxic friends. But the best part, Gabriella and I are closer than ever. My real bridesmaids became my actual best friends. We have monthly dinners where we toast and laugh about the mustard yellow incident. Last week, Gabriella called with news. You'll never guess who I ran into. Lisa. At a wedding, guess what color dress she wore? No. Mustard yellow. The bride specifically requested guests avoid that color. Lisa claims she forgot. We laughed until we cried because that's what real friends do. They laugh with you, not at you. They build you up, not tear you down. They stand beside you in whatever dress you give them, even last-minute off-the-rack ones. And they definitely don't try to seduce your husband while spilling wine on your dress. The wedding video sits unwatched in our drawer. We don't need to relive it. But sometimes at other weddings when I see bridesmaids whispering, I lean into Owen and whisper, think they're plotting? Better check their group chat for mustard dress orders. He whispers back, maybe we should warn the bride about the wine. And we smile, knowing the best revenge isn't ruining someone's day. It's living your best life while they're stuck in mustard yellow polyester, trying to convince the world they chose it. Because I didn't rewrite my wedding day to hurt them. I rewrote it to save it. They just happened to be the comic relief in a love story they tried to end. Love always wins.